everybody? Coach K. We live and direct, man. Man, we got a treat for y'all. We got a treat y'all for this evening, man. Brother, man, my brother, Coach Keola, Coach K. Known by many, loved by many, Coach Key. Man, thank you for blessing us, brother. Hey, we're hoping that you're going to be a fixture every week on our show, bro. We can do that C&K show or something. But, man, my brother, Coach K, what's going on, brother?
I was supposed to be the guy just holding up the camera this time, but, okay.
No, you're not. It's the C&K show. Let's go. We just got done with some training.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks nice, man. The little COVID-19 mask.
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm gonna go ahead and model mine off. You know what I'm saying? Hey. So it's Thursday, May 14th. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday afternoon, evening, or night if you're out there on the East Coast.
What's up, everybody?
Coach K, you know what it is. RML, Recruit My Lineman. That is the show strictly for offense, defensive linemen, for the guys in the trenches. So that is the platform. That is why we created this the show, to bring awareness to the guys that play in the trenches, offensive line, defensive linemen. Right? So that said, we got a nice little show today, and we try to balance out different we don't want to go too heavy with different kids from one school or whatnot. But tonight we have our first modern day high school student athlete.
Yes, sir.
Coach K, who do we have joining us later on?
First off, just want to say honor it is to be on the first MRR Recruit My Lineman show. Sorry, man, Coach Chris, just getting situated here. But that being said, the first D lineman that we got from all today, I guess, name is Tyler Narayan, class of 2021. Being highly recruited. His recruitment just started picking up here as of late. He's a Navy guy, big on Navy ever since he was like 5th, 6th grade. And for his dream to come true, he just got the offer from Navy, his dream school, I think early on in the year.
Nice.
As well as the last couple of months, just been picking up. And we'll go ahead and let Tyler tell you guys about the schools that have been recruiting him hard for these last few months right now. So whenever you're ready, man, he's ready.
Right, Coach. Before we get Tyler on, I wanted to ask you about your thoughts about recruiting. Some of these guys that you and I both know that we've trained a bunch of these kids that are, they're right there, but no offers. If you want to speak to the folks about what, get your thoughts on recruiting. And what.
Well, I'll just repeat, what a lot of the college coaches and a lot of the high school coaches are talking about. As far as your recruitment, just first thing is your grades, and we all know that. Just no matter what happens, and with the recruiting process, just take care of your grades first, because that's the last thing you want to do is worry about everything else, and the last thing is the grades, and it's not right. That's the first thing all these recruiters are going to ask about, man. We all know about that. So
absolutely,
that's the first thing I'm going to say about that. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Loud. No, you're hearing loud and clear, bro. Yep.
Okay, thumbs up. Okay. Anyways, second thing after that is just keep working on your craft. I know it's been the COVID-19 lockdown and quarantine that we got going on right now. Don't let that be an excuse on not getting your work in.
Absolutely.
I know it's hard, and some of you guys, it's easy to do. The just turn the alarm clock off and just turn around and just take a nap and those type of things there and miss a workout in here and there. But just stick to what you was doing before the COVID-19 lockdown went down, man, and we'll be okay. How you doing? Yeah.
You got people getting autographs from you.
Bulletin Informer? Is
Did
that
they
you?
not see? Did they not see you doing a live, man?
Okay.
They're gonna ask you for directions while you on the phone.
All right, brother. You take it
Come
easy,
on, man.
Sorry,
Come
man.
on.
Sorry, man.
Only in Southern Cal, man. Come on, man.
Hey.
Like, bro, he didn't see you with the phone, like you're on the phone. Come on, man. We gotta do better, SoCal.
Right. We're working on this real studio here pretty soon. That way we don't have any interruptions.
No, it's 100, bro. That's why I love this show.
There it is. But yeah, just back to the topic. Just real quick. Just keep working at your craft. Keep believing in what you're doing out there, man. If you got a dream and a goal, man, shoot, Tyler Narayan, man. He's coming on here pretty soon. Real good kid, and you know, is one of those kids that just kept working at it, and you know, he knew what he wanted. I'll let him tell his story when he come back on here in a little bit, right, man. But just keep working, man. For the guys that's coming in, incoming freshmen, that's coming in, man. It's the same thing with you guys. You know, whatever school that you guys are going to, man, you're gonna go and try to make a statement for yourself when you get in there, man. So you guys hear about it all the time, man. Don't get there and start getting ready when you get there, man. Start getting ready now, so that when you do get there, man, you're ready to go ahead and maybe hopefully get positions, man. Get a position there and take some spots. You know, speed up your whole stuff over for right now, man.
That's awesome. Awesome. I know we got a few minutes before he gets on. The term you hear a lot of coaches, you hear a lot of trainers use this phrase hard work pays off. Right?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean, man? Hard work pays off. What does that actually mean?
To me, I think it means, you know, I look at it as, you know, everybody looks at like hard work, yeah, going and giving 110%, this and this, but, you know, in another sense, to me, I'm looking at it as being consistent. You know, anybody can come out and work hard, you know, just one day, 2 days, but like to keep putting the work in and day after day after day, you know, days when you don't want to get the work done and getting out there and still get it done. And, you know, that's what it is, man. Doing it when you don't want to do it. Doing when you don't feel like doing it. You know, your body's not responding the way you want it to, and still getting after it because you have a goal in mind.
It means a lot of things, right? Like, and that's why I brought it up. It's as easy as it sounds. Hard work pays off. Yeah, it sounds super easy, but it's those little stuff. It's the little stuff in between, man. Like what you just spoke on it, being consistent. It means a lot of things. There's days like, you don't want to wake up and grind. You have for me, that's the stuff. Go ahead, kid.
One thing I wanted to add to that too was like, you know, kids, it's easy to pick up the sticks and you know, to play video games and let me get one more game. Let me get one more game. And you know, because I deal with that stuff with my kids, you know what I mean? And you know, I know all the kids, you know, you guys all have similar things going on, and easy to just stay on the phone all night, not get the proper rest, knowing you got to work out tomorrow. You know, all these things contribute to your performance. And so, you know, simple things like that, man, can just lead to like a bad performance, a bad practice. You know, what is decisions come down to decisions as well. So, right. You know, being more responsible as you get older, these things start to kick in, and we start, you know, shaping what kind of decisions we're going to be making. Because you know what the goal is and how important it is to you, man. So, you know, hard work pays off, the grind. You know, it's a real broad thing, man, but it's also, you know, a real thing that can be broken real easily, man. But it's just stay consistent. Stay on it.
Oh, no, right I 100% agree, man.
Me, bro. Sorry. Go ahead.
I wholeheartedly agree, man. I know Tyler will be on here in a minute, shortly, but real quick, just letting everybody know our page, Recruit My Lineman. Obviously, I always reiterate every week what we're about, because there's always someone new that could be watching today for the first time, who we are and what we're about. So we are, first and foremost, we train a lot of these kids. We're a lineman training company, Giant Scales Athletics. Myself, Coach Key, and shout out to our other coaches, Coach Moose, Josh,
up,
and the
boys?
rest of the boys. But we've decided to maybe, hey, let's use this little platform for helping our linemen to get recruited. Yes, we have a bunch of maybe we have 4-star, 5-star kids that don't really need the show, but there's kids that are out there that we work with a bunch of them that are going to be seniors and that need that exposure, don't have the exposure. Whether they're at a small school that they don't, for whatever reason, the scouts don't get there. But that's why we created the show, Recruit My Lineman. This page, our Facebook page, RML, stands for Recruit My Lineman. It's for those guys. And like I said, there's more of those kids that need it, that need the exposure, than there are obviously the 4 or 5-star kids. So that is why we are here, and that is what Recruit My Lineman is to help those kids get the light shown on them or shine on them, and get recruited, help them get recruited. And if a college coach out there is watching this video and see some of the kids that we have on the show and be like, hey, I saw a show last week with so and so on there, man. Let me hey, that is why we're doing this.
Coach Chris, I had something to add real quick.
Shoot, brother, go for it.
Just being that, we said that, it's going to be a platform for a lot of the seniors that's looking for the exposure and things like that. Feel free to go ahead and for the incoming freshmen. A lot of the incoming freshmen that's coming in right now, especially with a lot of youth football programs that we have around here, get yourself ready. Use this platform to get yourself ready as well. For getting into high schools, whatever high schools it is that you're going to. If you're dreaming and if your goal is to get to the next level and get your education paid for that way, and not only that, but to fulfill your dream of playing at the next level, get your stuff together now. Start, looking to see what the older guys are doing. How they got all their stuff together, because it's really a plan about that. On how to set this whole thing up. Coach Chris, right?
Right.
So
absolutely.
So coming in, isn't it? Usually by your junior year, all your stuff should be out there already. So these colleges should already know about you. And even if they don't, that's why we have the platform here. But what I'm trying to say is when you're a freshman, start planning all your stuff up right now, man. Because I mentioned earlier about the youth football programs that surround here, man. Being that we have a lot of the top youth football programs in the country, right here in Southern California, where we're at. Just to name a few, the Pilots, the Ducks, the OC Buckeyes, all these organizations that's all around it, that's top-notch programs. Trust, man, the colleges already know, and they have an ear, out on the scanners, knowing about a lot of these kids. So, not just the training, but also everything academically and, your ed plan. Get all that stuff set up, by the time you get into your freshman year. So that way you're there, you're not overwhelmed, and you're not trying to catch up and not behind, on how to get your name out there and how to get your film out there, exposure and all those things. So that's just one piece that I wanted to add into there too, Coach Chris.
Good point, bro. Good, Coach K. Awesome point. Yes, get them in, and as well as the huddle film. If they got huddles, because I know now they even have some of these the young guys, the youth guys, they have under the radar film, and they post them up. I see them posted. Again, our page, Recruit My Lineman, RML. We have that. You guys become members. You guys become members, and post. Feel free to post the videos up. Your son's, nephew's video. If you're a lineman, if you're a football player. So, yes, by all means, please post up.
Right.
post it on our page. That's what it's for. That's what it's there for. So, and a lot of you guys, a lot of people have been doing a good job on that. So, yeah. So again, looking in a few minutes here, we have Tyler. What's Tyler's last name again, Coach Key?
Tyler Narayan.
Tyler Narayan.
Yeah, Tyler Narayan. First time I met this kid, he actually played for the OC Buckeyes, and we played for the IEW at the time, and was just the one kid that really stood out, on the OC Buckeyes team. That there were a few, but he's one of the guys that really stood out to me on that squad, and fortunately was able to remember him, and ended up working with him a little bit, and going to the same school, and the rest is history. He's coming up here, getting ready. He had a really great junior year this past season, and it shows with the recruits that his recruiting process, and getting ready here for his senior year. So that's just a little bit, that I can tell you from my background with him. But great kid. Academics is A1 on that whole thing with him. He's like I said, he's a Navy kid. I think he got offers from Army too, and a couple of Ivy League schools. And I'll let you guys hear from him when he comes on there a little bit.
Bro, real quick, just reminded me, being a coach at Modern Day.
Right? He needs a password for the Zoom.
Huh?
Needs a password for the Zoom. Tyler.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to you. So listen, he's gonna come on.
He's trying to get on.
Hold on. There shouldn't be a password. He just comes in.
Okay. Let me.
There's no password. Just click on the thing. See if we can hook that up. But anyway, Coach Keola, Coach K.
Yeah.
It's just a little quick bio on you, Coach K, over at Modern Day High School. Modern Day, one of the top high schools in the country. Obviously, with the football team, definitely a powerhouse program. Tell us what some of the stuff you see as far as how does the recruiting goes. How does it go at Modern Day? Do you guys have one or two guys that contact these coaches, or do you guys team recruit? Like, do you guys get everyone's active as far as getting at these coaches, college coaches?
It's pretty much.
Is there a department? Is there like a?
It's pretty much everybody, like, positionally. When we had the coaches that came out in the spring, I mean in right after the season there, fall, which is a great addition to recruiting process, like how we all know. Positionally, all the coaches come out, they talk to us, and they pretty much know who they're looking for at first. When they even come over there to the school. Of course they ask for those guys first, and then they also ask on, like, who else do you think that they should be looking at and adding to their board and things like that. But then pretty much they already know who they want. Here comes Tyler. But yeah, what's up, Tyler?
What's up?
Hey, there goes Chris.
Hey, what up, T?
Goes Chris. Tyler and Ryan on there.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and lead up on it. Go ahead and take lead on this one, T.
Okay, hey. Welcome to the show, Tyler and Narayan. Recruit my lineman, RMLs. Man, first time on the show, man. Thank you for coming on.
Yep, no problem.
Ryan, you're a big boy, man. I see you got the beard going in, man.
That's what I'm
saying. Hey,
are you sure you in high school, man? Nah,
Ryan with the beard, man. He looking like us right now. Look,
exactly. I'm scruffy. Tyler, welcome to the show, young man. Thank you for taking the time and being to be on our show.
Yeah, no problem. Excited to be
I
here.
know Coach K probably spoke to you before we got on earlier about what we're about. The show is called Recruit My Lineman. It's our page, our Facebook page, that's dedicated to just the linemen, and it's the recruiting, so the recruiting aspect of it. So big shout out, man. I'm glad you're on, and so real quick, tell the folks who you are, height, weight, grade, class, all that.
Hi, I'm Tyler Narayan, class of 2021, 6'1", 250. I play for DM for Modern Day High School.
Nice.
Right. So,
but thank you.
no. So now that we got you on, man, now that you know a little bit more about what the show's about, congratulations first of all on the last season, man, and it's been a long time coming, but it's your senior year here. Talk about how everything's been going since from when you first started to right now. Just a quick little backstory to everything that's been going on and where you're at right now with your recruitment. I told him a little bit about your Navy situation there and that your dream school. So I told him, listen, we'll just go ahead and hear from Tyler when he comes on, man. So just real quick, go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, well, I'm a 4-year Modern Day guy. Started out varsity as a freshman. Never started on varsity as a freshman, but I worked my way. Started as a sophomore. Like a lot of young guys, I was kind of concerned that I wasn't really getting looked at during my sophomore season, even after my sophomore season. But I decided just to put my head down and got to work hard. Went into my junior season, had a great year at Modern Day. Led team in sacks. Was leading defensive lineman in tackles, and started getting looked at right during the middle of the season, actually towards the end of it too, by all sorts of colleges. Nothing really big like USC, but I still got some Mountain West schools, all 3 service academies, a bunch of Ivy League schools, because the number one thing when it comes to recruitment is your academics. That's what every college coach has told me so far is they've looked at, they said, are your academics there? They want to know that you're getting it done in the classroom as well as on the field, because what you do in the field can only get you so far in life. So I've been getting looked at by a few schools like NAU, South Dakota University just got an offer from Southern Utah, and it's a great process. It's great getting to know coaches, and it's a good feeling having coaches interested in you. And it's important to start. Once they start calling you and contacting you, you got to stay up to date with that stuff. You can't really blow them off, or else you'll lose your shot. But you gotta just try to develop a relationship, just like with anybody else. It's a professional relationship. They want to get to know you as a person just as much as they like to know you as a football player.
Tyler, that is awesome. I got you right here. Tyler, that is awesome. Are you telling me so? Freshman year, sophomore year, you didn't hear from anyone. Junior year, or after your junior season?
So my first offer came right in the middle of the season from Navy, and then my second right after the subsection came out. So I looked at probably through the last part of my season.
Got you. Awesome. It's almost like the test, like what you're saying is super awesome. Like it's almost like the awesome testimony to me. Let me just when you said you had to. I know what it means when you say you had to put your head down and go to work. What is that? More detail. And it isn't just of course the schoolwork, one that, but like the football side of it. What does that mean? You had to put your head down and grind.
For me, it meant I got to focus on football. Like I don't want to have any outside distractions. I don't want to be dealing with. I don't want to be dealing with any stupid stuff. I got to think football is where my head has to be at right now, and that's how you have a good season. I'm a smaller guy for my position. I'm only 6'1". I'm only 240. Big guy. So I realized I got to work harder than every guy across from me if I want to win the line of scrimmage. So I got in the weight room.
Awesome.
Important. You got to get in the weight room. You got to start lifting weights. You got to get strong, because no matter how big you are, if you're strong and your technique is where it needs to be, you will beat whoever you're going across from.
Awesome. What's it like playing at Mater Dei, brother? What's it like playing for Rollo?
It's unreal. I mean, Rollo is probably the best coach in all of high school football. You can quote me on that. He is the best coach in all of high school football.
That's right, Tyler.
We got
Nice.
a great program over there. We got a great coaching staff. They are there for you no matter what. They teach you exactly everything you want to know. We got our defensive coordinator, our offensive coordinator, Coach EJ and Coach Money. They are absolute geniuses when it comes to knowing the game and knowing how to play the game and how the game should be played. Mater Dei's football program doesn't just teach you how to be a great football player, but they teach you how to be a great character, be a great man, and be a great man of God.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I see why you go in the Navy. It takes, and I'm being honest, it takes a special character or person. I don't know if I'm saying the words right, to go or mine to go to attend an academy of our military academies, schools, and the smarts, the brain to go to the Navy. You got to have all that, and just the way you sound, the way you talk, Tyler, man, awesome, great. Here goes
Tyler, my phone went off, man.
phone died, so we got a
technical difficulty, so I had to switch studios here.
welcome to the studio, brother. Welcome to the studio.
But anyways, man, I want you to talk a little bit more about your positional coach, man. Coach Upcraft, you mentioned some of the coaches. Tyler's one of those kids that get out there and is natural leader out there. Coach Upcraft is always looking to, doesn't have to worry about none of this kid does, man. He's always just self-driven and out there, and he's always helping a lot with the younger kids that's coming into the program. I know for myself, my son is always looking at Tyler as one of the guys that he's always looking to see what Tyler's doing, and Tyler's always one of the guys that's giving them pointers on like what to do, how to read things, and a lot of key things that that was passed down, just from one dude to another, man, and one brother to another, man, and I really appreciate that, man. This kid's work ethic is unreal, man. So, shoot, I'm not surprised with any of your process that's going on right now. Remember, I seen it from the beginning, Tyler. You know what I mean? So it's like all the blessings that's coming and everything's coming to you, man. You work your butt off for that, man. Oh, almost. Sorry, man. But just wanted to congratulate you on everything that's going on. I know you said you had a dinner, so I don't want to get get tied up in your dinner, man. But just wanted to thank you for your time, man, and stopping in, and sharing some jewels with us and all the future recruits that's looking to that share the same process with you.
Yeah.
And so, if you have anything else that you want to drop in, man, go ahead and drop a few dimes in, man.
Last thing I want to say, just do what you got to do what you are excel at, and don't ever give up. Like, if you're not getting looked at right now, don't ever give up. Just put your tape on your Twitter. People will look at you. If you are a great football player, you will get looked at and you will receive that recognition. Don't worry about ratings and all that 5-star, 3 stars, 4-star stuff. That stuff doesn't matter. Okay, college coaches don't care if you're a 5-star. They care what kind of person you are and what kind of player you are.
Man,
100 facts.
Absolutely.
Hey T, you're by far one of the best interviews we've had. I'll keep everything 100.
3 strikes.
Awesome.
3 strikes.
The message that they're talking to, man, that is awesome to our kids and the fans that are out there watching, the parents. Millions. There's about 1 million likes already, Tyler. I'm just kidding. Well, listen, my hat's off to you, brother. Thank you so much, T.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. We're gonna watch the game, so looking forward to seeing 50. Number 50, right?
Yep.
Number 50.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Modern day. And of course, we'll see you at the training. So, hats off. Thank you for your time, Tyler. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Hey, say what's up to your dad, Ash, and the rest of the family, man, in the lockdown. We'll see you soon, Tyler. I'll call you soon.
All right, T. Thank you, brother.
All right, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Rock and roll, baby.
Nice. All right, folks. With that said, hey, it's Coach C, Coach K, That C&K connection.
This guy.
Let's go. RML, recruit my lineman. Love you guys. We'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.
Korean barbecue time.
Hey.